Let's grab our red band. You have one. If you have a band, grab a band, or a stick or a broom. If you don't, go solo, go just your arms. We're going around these big circles. That's it. Breathing in for half a circle, and then out the other half. Okay, you're going to set it out in front of you. You're going to push the band away, and then pull it close by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Forward and back. Good. Stop all the way out in front and start to go up overhead. And then go back in front again. Go up overhead and back in front. Overhead and back in front. Do 5 more of those and then go into your full range. When you are done your full circles, you're going to stop up overhead. Raise your shoulders up towards your ears as far as they can go. Then you're going to try to roll your hands backwards. So now your palms would be facing the floor. Bring it back up. And a big roll, easier said than done, so your hands are forward. So it's not just about getting them back behind you. It's about trying to get that internal rotation from this ball and socket joint. Up, roll, back down. Up. It's like I'm trying to open up my armpits from the front to the side and then closing them back behind me. That kind of, yes. 2 more. You have to really lift up out of that hole. Last one. Beautiful. Good. Set that down. You can even just drop the band. You may kind of felt some stress in your elbows. So you can just do some elbow rolls by bringing your hand up to your shoulder and kind of circling it out and away. Just kind of takes care of that shoulder to elbow attachment. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Just go to the other side. Nice. Really exhale here to feel that stretch. One side might be tighter than the other. Maybe you don't feel any tension. Either way, it's great to kind of get that blood flowing in these joints. 2 more. Awesome. Okay. Shake that up. We want to talk about our neutral spine and how we move around that bell is so important, because with kettlebell sport, you don't have a neutral spine all the time. So when we work like in bells and bands, in those general classes, we're constantly trying to keep a nice straight line, right? Like when we deadlift, when we squat, when we plank, everything is about this is structure. In kettlebell sport, you want to find the most relaxing position when possible. So you want to constantly be going in and out of a relaxed state and a tense state. This balance and this game between the two allows you to go on for 5 minutes, to go on for 10 minutes. So if you try to stay too tense and too rigid, as we know in bells and bands, you become exhausted because you're constantly holding weight out in front of your body. So when we're talking about our spine and trying to get into this relaxed position, we want to tuck those hips underneath and then engage that rib cage to be drawn down as well. Okay, so you want to tighten your rib cage down. So let's all just practice this. Take your hips and tuck them under. Okay, now take your rib cage and try to push it down and make the gap between your hips and your ribs super small. Lift the rib cage up and drop it down. Up and down. So this position here, as much as you're engaged to protect your back, you're not really using any muscle mass to hold that kettlebell. So if you were standing tall, it would be much harder than it would be to tuck into this resting position. Okay, so hold here, clasp your hands together, and I want you now to take your hands and put them out in front of you. Okay, so you're gonna put them right out in front of your belly button, and then you're gonna pull them all the way up to your chest. You're gonna put them all the way down to your belly button. I'm holding rack position, and all the way back up. So like, Cass, why are we doing this? So why would we be doing this? Because I always want to find your sweet spot. If your hands are too close, there's nowhere for the bell to rest, okay? And unless it's on the outside of your arm, which then you're adding weight to the outside. If your hands are too low, your forearm and your bicep is now holding the weight. So you're gonna be holding the weight kind of in this middle ground. That's it. So your hands are almost like above the belly button instead of in front, kind of like just above the navel. Now you can envision kind of putting a kettlebell right into this area where it rests on the bicep and forearm. Okay, right here, that's your sweet spot. That's going to allow the elbows to draw down into the hip crease. Okay, so now that we have that, let's add our knees into play. Let's bend our knees. And our hips should be going down, straight down. So we're loading up those hips. Good, straighten the knees. Knees bend. This is a straight line right here. And up. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the thighs right here. That's it. Bend. Straight. 5 more, okay? Good. Stand up tall and drop your 10 kettlebells. Good, shake that out. Perfect. So coming from the backswing into the rack position is a skill on its own. Like I could seriously do 6 weeks just on that. So when we come into this clean, you want to think about resting right in and using that exhale to kind of prep it, get into it, load it up, then you're ready to apply tension. Okay, so let's grab our kettlebell. Where's mine? Oh, it's right here. I want you to put it up in front of you, and I want you to do 10 kettlebell cleans on each arm. So that's your swing into rack. Okay, so we're just gonna warm it up with 10. So pull back to your waist. Take an exhale every time you come into the rack. Nice. Good, you guys keep going. 10 more on the other side. Just gonna walk on up here. Nice work, guys. Yes, yes. I'm just looking at everybody, giving you each a couple reps. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, when you're done, set that down. That looks really good. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. And we are going to play add-on. So in this time, I want you to think about keeping the kettlebell as close to your body as possible. So the further the bell is away from you, the more effort it becomes. That is what we want to reduce because we want to go for a long time. So you want to keep that bell as close to you as possible. How you're going to do this is by keeping your elbow tucked. So when you're coming from here, all you need to do is kind of just start to let those bells go down. Start to sink those legs. Let those bells go down, and then you can go right into your backswing. Okay, when you're coming up, it's about straightening those legs and then pulling the bells into you. And when they're coming around those forearms, exhale and absorb them. So let me give you a couple reps. Trying to go slow as well so you can see it. So keeping those elbows nice and tucked, just let them drop and find another rhythm. So 10 aside. That's it. Give me that exhale. That's it. That's how you know you're done that rep. I'm not even counting the change. Way to go, guys. Good. Stay in that kind of rack position, almost hollow body. I'm going to do 2 more. Lovely. Okay, shake it out. Okay, your heart rate may have gotten up a little bit. That is good. That is really good. Okay, show of hands. Did anybody notice a difference trying to keep the bell a little bit closer? Show of hands, yeah. Okay, that's sweet. Good stuff. All right, next, so what have we done? Okay, we're gonna go into a little bit of a circuit. So again, just priming up those positions until we do our full endurance set. So your number tonight is gonna be 5. So you're gonna do 5 cleans, swing, And then you're just gonna do 5 of your first dip. Okay, switch sides. 5 cleans, 5 dips per side, and then we'll rest again, okay? Here we go. Really firing up those legs now with the weight. Yes. Wrist to waist. Start with straight legs, end with straight legs. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5. Good, there's no rush. One more. Holy mackerel. Courtney, did you have a question? I saw you peeking up there. Can I? No? Okay, you're good. Catch you later. Whew. All right. So when I see everyone's bells down, we're going to talk about our overhead position again. We'll prime up our overhead and we'll get to endurance. So our bell. Coming from that rack position. We want to remember that second dip. This is what makes it different between a push press and a jerk. So a push press goes knees and everything straightens up. The jerk goes dip, straight, back to a dip. Then you can stand. So what I'm going to work on today with you, it's called a dead stop. So you have no choice. Down, up. Even if your legs lock out, I'm going to get you to finish here. It is this like quarter squat maybe. It's pretty much just shooting those hips back, just to catch the load, and you're going to stand. Okay, back down. So I want you to go knees, up, and then just make sure that you stop here. Back up. I'd like you to practice 5 aside. Just really trying to register getting under that bell with bent knees. And then you can stand. Down, up, under. Down, push up, go under. That's it. Awesome. So at first dip, the knees go forward. The second one, the hips go back. Switch sides. Knees forward, up, hips back. Yes. I think I said 5 aside. Oh, I can start to feel my feet working. Put my shoes on today. Okay. Whew. Good job, guys. My heart, my heart. Okay. So that second stop, you guys are really doing great with it. As long as we're registering that that is a position that we need to be hitting, eventually we're going to start working it. Okay. Nice. Good. So I got some feedback here when pushing back the second stop. Can you kind of showcase that for a second? Just that one movement. So is it when it's here? Okay. So we have some little low back, and this is a good. Okay. That's when you're feeling it right there. All right. So that is a great question. What tends to happen when we're coming quickly from this spinal alignment, we tend to not really register where we're going to go here. So from here, I want you to think about lifting up your chest. So you're going up and now lift the chest and the rib cage. And then you can almost crunch it back in. The knees and booty up. Lift that chest forward, bring it back. So it's really neat. We can kind of all hold here, just go forward, back, forward, back. Was that kind of the section? Look like it's going back. Okay, so let's try that again. You guys are going to do 5 dead stop jerks per side. Up. That's it. Oh, I didn't stop. There we go. 5 aside. Oh, stop. Nope. Awesome. One more, guys. Okay. Brilliant. Whew. Okay. So we're going to do the next top half, the overhead pull, coming down from that. So, what are we going to do? We're going to start up overhead. I don't want to show you here. Starting up overhead. Holding, and here's the trick how to bring it back down to you. Okay, you want to turn that kettlebell in front and start to lean back. Hips are going forward, so then the weight comes right down to the hip. Notice how my knees absorb, and then straight. So when you're coming down, bring the bell in front of you, and counterbalance your weight, so that bell just has to drop. Woo. So we want to make sure we don't lower the weight onto us. We want to just get out of the way and create a spot for the bell to land and absorb. So you're going to do 5 of those drops per side. So take the bell overhead. So you're standing tall, but I want you to go slow at first. So you're kind of pushing your hips out, Let that bell come down. As soon as you feel it, those knees are gonna grab it. So take it up overhead. Slow it down. Yes. You can push press it up, whatever works for you here. Because this, all right. 2 more on the side. Five on the other arm. We're gonna bring it forward. Give it a spot to come down to. Forward. That's it. Yes. One more. Awesome. Okay, grab a drink. We're gonna go into our full endurance set. This is the moment we've built up for. So we're doing 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So 2.5 minutes per side. We are gonna have a, what adds up to that, 30-second break in between. So 2.5 minutes, you have a 30-second break, we're gonna do 2.5 minutes. We're gonna repeat that twice, maybe 3 times. We'll see where that brings us. Okay. Are you ready, guys? You got your wrist guards on. If you have shoes, you can throw those on now. If you have questions about shoes, I'd love to talk to you about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Are you ready? Oh, I shouldn't put that on my chest. Get set. Full jerks. Okay, full jerks. So that includes the up overhead, bringing it down. Oh, no, we're not doing long cycles. So yeah, just from your chest and up. For 2.5 minutes. Go. So put everything you've just done into practice. Take each rep and move with control. You have lots of time. Good, breathe out at the top. Breathe out at the end. Yes. First dip, up under. And end. All right. That's it. Make sure when that bell gets up overhead, we bend those legs to get under the weight. Throw it up. Beautiful. Feel in my forearm. You can do it, guys. I know you can. You know you can. If you need, you're just going to hang out in this rack position. Get your elbow to your hip. Then realign and go again. Woo! Bring it forward. That's it. Rib cage tucked in. Yes. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Keep it going. There we go. Get under that weight, that's it. It's that quick transition from rack to overhead. Less than 10. Oh, good, because my forearm is giving out. 15 seconds. I changed it. Surprise! Okay, take a rest. Come on, Blair. Rest, rest, rest. Good stuff. Other side, we got 2 sides. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Feel like you're crossing your hand in front of you to really bring that single weight on that chest. Again, you don't want it hanging out beside you. In front, over your heads. Good work. That's it. Think about how we're going to bring that belt down. Start it in slow-mo. Turn in front. Lean in. Let it down. Way to go. 1 minute. 1 minute left. Whew. My arches, my feet. We're so close. Keep it going. Less than a minute. About 45 seconds. Don't forget to squeeze your butt and squeeze your thighs in this rack position. Hold your hips in place. Yes, come on, couple more reps. 10 seconds. Good, take a rest. You have 15 seconds. We're gonna do the other side again. I'm gonna pause this for a second, actually. Okay. For this round, I want you to really think about the breathing. So when I want you to practice your breath is when you're going. So when you catch the weight up overhead and when you stand, you do an exhale. So I'll try and do like an exaggeration. So there's about 4. So it's right when you kind of do a lockout. So it's gonna go in, out, out. So right when you're about to absorb the weight or you've finished powering the weight. Okay, so try to find this breath. I will now, throughout this round, kind of signal it a bit more. Okay, ready? For 5 seconds. Go. That last one, it kind of lets it all out. Nice. Good stuff. This is our last round. Yes, cradle that belt nice and close to you. Again, you don't want it to move very far. So you want to get it up and under as quick as possible. So you move the bell as least as possible. Least as less as possible. You know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna check that time. We got less than 1 minute. Ooh. Good work, good work. Focus on that breath. Ooh. 15 seconds. You got this. Come on. Yes, take a rest. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, we got one more side. Oh, this is good. Let's do it again. Okay, working those breaths, 2 at the top, 2 coming down. Good, so I can't see all of your feet, but let's just make sure that we're about hip width apart. And toes are forward as much as possible. The further our feet are, we lose more power. So you definitely want to make sure you're not losing any. So keep those feet underneath of you. We have 1 minute. This is sweet, guys. Go to the end. Just keep breaking it down. Whenever you need a moment, just mentally break down the next move. How is it going to feel? And then you can review it. How did it feel? "30 seconds. I love this part. Come on. All right. If you have a flow, I want you to keep it and go rep after rep. As long as you feel like you're not going to break form, let's go. That's it. All right, come on. Done. Oh. Okay, good stuff. Feel it in those shoulders, that's for sure. So you just take your arm out to the side. You just do some internal rotations here. Flipping your arm around, back. And just do that while you address your breathing. That's it. We're under no more tension, no more load. So next side. I love that you can end with something so powerful. You get such a nice boost off of it. Okay. Shake that off. Come on down to the ground so we can release the forearms and the upper back. Just gonna rip off these shoes. My feet are aching. Oh, that hurts. Okay, so palms down. You're gonna spread your fingers apart. You're just gonna do those semicircles. Forward over the fingertips and back. So your forearms get a beating when you're gripping onto the bell. We really want to make sure that we give a little extra attention into that area when we're lifting overhead for so long. We already type and text enough. Okay. What I want you to do now is we're going to go palms away from you and down onto the floor. So your fingertips are facing you. You're going to sit back, thinking about opening up the eye of the elbow and drawing the wrist down to the ground. You're going to bring the stretch off by rocking forward. Do about 10. I'm at about 5 here. Take your time. Three more. Good, last one. Good, bring it back. We're gonna come onto our stomach for some scorpion. Okay, hands out, leg up. So sorry, opposite leg reaches over to try to touch the floor behind you. And bring it back to center. Let's go back to the same side. Lift the leg up, open the hip, and reach that foot for your fingers. Good, bring it back. Let's go to the other side. Awesome, bring it back. Sit back in child's pose. Good. Up to a cat. So you're gonna just keep this cat position. Sit back to child's pose. And back up to cat. So you're constantly kind of in this hollow tuck. So we're rounding out that low back. Beautiful. Neutral. And we are done. Thank you so much for coming out.